SBM Live, subscribe, we speaking boxing. SBM Live, subscribe, we speaking boxing. SBM Live, subscribe, we speaking boxing. Kenneth, yo, let's be speaking boxing. SBM Live, subscribe, we speaking boxing. SBM Live, subscribe, we speaking boxing.
What's going on, boxing fans? It's Kenneth, SBM Boxing. Your business is led by www.sbmboxing.com. SBM Live, subscribe. Let's speak boxing. Timothy Bradley's going to take on Manny Pacquiao too. The rematch is going to take place. Did Timothy Bradley get the $10 million that he was requesting? Because I know $10 million is the amount that Timothy Bradley was requesting to go ahead and take on Manny Pacquiao. It's not set yet. Don't know. It hasn't been confirmed. But more than likely, he got paid, and which I agree. You know, give the guy, pay the guy. He definitely deserves it. Timothy Bradley's a completely different fighter than he was when he first stepped into the ring against Manny Pacquiao. He has a little bit more experience. He's been beat up several times. And he definitely has been battle tested with Prodnikov, with Juan Marquez that actually put Manny Pacquiao to sleep, defeated Manny Pacquiao. But Manny Pacquiao defeated Timothy Bradley, hands down. The first fight that happened, Dwayne Ford, CJ Ross, I have no idea what the hell they were watching. That fight was hands down Manny Pacquiao's fight. I looked at the fight. Timothy Bradley, he was just getting beat to the punch. That's it. He looked good, but he was getting outboxed. It was just a little bit too much for him. But since then, Timothy Bradley is a more versatile fighter. If you look at Timothy Bradley then to now, he's been through some wars. You know, he's been through it. You know, after the loss against Manny Pacquiao, or actually the win against Manny Pacquiao, he had to prove a point. Stepped into the ring against Prodnikov, which is no joke. Obviously, look what happened to Prodnikov versus Mike Alvarado. Mike Alvarado that beat the fighter that Manny Pacquiao fought, which is who? Brandon Rios. Mike Alvarado outboxed, outclassed Brandon Rios. Prodnikov completely dominated Alvarado. And who was victorious against Prodnikov? Yes, Timothy Bradley. Timothy Bradley went in there, slugging it out. Showed heart, showed that he can slug, he has a chin, and he can take punishment, he can put out and give out. You know, but that's not his style. He became a technician when he stepped into the against Juan Marquez. He looked at the game plan, looked at the flaws, looked at all the footage against Manny Pacquiao, see what Manny Pacquiao's plus and minuses that he actually did, his weaknesses, and guess what he did? He stuck to the game plan, outboxed, outworked, and freaking outclassed the veteran, the Hall of Famer Juan Marquez. You know, Timothy Bradley is not no fluke. He's a great fighter. He's young. He's hungry. And his worth ethics is fucking ridiculous. So, yes, this fight is going to be a good fight. It's definitely going to be a good fight. Plus, I hate to say it, Manny Pacquiao, I'm not taking anything from Manny Pacquiao. He's a good fighter. But he's not the same Manny Pacquiao until he got knocked out against Juan Marquez. He's a little hesitant. He's a little hesitant. Brandon Rios fighting. Brandon Rios is not a full-fledged 147 fighter. He doesn't have the power, the 147. But I can see Manny Pacquiao was getting caught with some punches, even though Pacquiao dominated Brandon Rios. But he didn't want to finish him off. He didn't want to finish him off. He was a little hesitant. You know, he learned from that mistake. Maybe it was just shit, man. Maybe it's he doesn't want the same thing to happen to him. And sometimes in boxing, you can't lose that spark. You can't lose that flair about you. Manny Pacquiao just dominates, you know, and he's known to have a chin. He's known to be completely indestructible, a fucking Terminator of boxing. But he was exposed. In the back of his head, you know, that could definitely be a flaw. But Manny Pacquiao, as long as he sticks to the game plan, does exactly what he did against Brandon Rios, even though Brandon Rios is not no Timothy Bradley. Bradley will box you. He's quick on his feet. Bradley supposedly last fight, he was hurt. He was fighting hurt. Now he's completely healthy. He's healthier. He's more experienced. So there's going to be definitely a great fight to watch. My fight predictions, I won't be surprised if that doesn't go to the scorecards. I don't see Manny Pacquiao knocking out Timothy Bradley. I don't see Timothy Bradley knocking out Manny Pacquiao. It's going to go to the judges' scorecards again. As long as Manny Pacquiao sticks to what he does best. Overrun with speed, works all angles. You know, I don't see why Manny Pacquiao can't put on the same performance. But there's going to be a good fight. There's definitely going to be a good fight. And who better than Timothy Bradley? I think Bradley has a chance this time. He has a chance to put on a good performance. So his percentages of winning are definitely a lot higher in Kenneth SBM Boxing's point of view in his eyes. But my fight predictions onto this fight, I just think Manny Pacquiao is just too much. I think he throws too many punches. Well, I can't videotape anymore. But anyways, I'll go ahead and address this a little bit more on this fight. This is Kenneth, SBM Boxing. Friend request, subscribe. Have a good one.